What's going on, guys? Taz here. Welcome to another tutorial for Minecraft on the PC, or very much usable in Xbox. This is a mob grinder. If you guys watch my Skygrid series, it'll be linked in the description. This is the mob grinder. They're all glitching out of it because there's a lot of them. This is the same mob grinder I used in my Skygrid series, and it is, you guys can see, let me grab a sword here. It is super duper effective. It lets them fall down 20 blocks to where they only need one more hit. As you guys can see, it's very easy to clear them out. You've got a lot of loot very quickly, and it even has an on-off switch, as you guys can see right there, to where you can use redstone lamps to light up the mob spawner when you don't want to use it, so mobs won't spawn there, as it'll be way too light in there. As you guys can see, now all the redstone lamps are on. Well, you can't really see the redstone lamps. Let me show them to you real quick. They are right there, as you guys can see right there. And when you want to turn it back off and you want mobs to spawn, you can flip the lever again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a tutorial on how to build this. It's very easy, very effective. If you guys missed my Skygrid series, it'll be linked in the description. I would get 30 levels of XP within, I would say, anywhere from 5 to 6-7 minutes, depending on how long I just stood there. So it's very effective, and I'm going to teach you how to build it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to start out with a 2x2 platform, as you guys can see right here. So this is the platform they're going to spawn on, and then from there you want to build up your walls, and you want to build them 20 high. So if this block would be the first one, you want to build this up 20 high, and then you want to give yourself a window to hit the mobs. Now, as you guys saw, I gave myself only a 1 block window to hit them. That way the spiders can't get out, because if it's 2x2 like this, spiders can crawl out of there. So as you see, this is how I go ahead and built it. That way you can get in quick enough to gather all the loot, and you can get in close enough to grab all the XP. You can use any type of piston with water flow system to flush it out that way, but I'm showing you exactly how I built it on the mob grinder I use on Skygrid, which is very effective. I do want to say that this is not the only way to build a mob grinder, and I'm not by far not promising it's the 100% the most effective way, but if you guys missed my Skygrid series, it was very effective, and this is what I'm showing you. So you want to build these walls up 20 high, as you guys see over there. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So once you have these up 20, you want to build around it. Let's make sure we're doing this right. Yep. Because you want what's going to be happening, the 2x2, as you see right here, well, technically it looks 4x4 now. What's going to happen is you're going to have water on all 4 sides, and you're going to let it flow out. So if I could demonstrate here, just right here, and this flowing towards here will be water. So we want to build this out 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bring this around over here, and this is what's going to hold the water in place. Now, what the water's going to do is we're going to give our creepers and our mobs a place to spawn, like on platforms, and then we're going to give them a place to where if they go into the water, they'll get flushed down into the middle. As you guys can see here, the water will flow to the middle, but not actually start to pour in. This is going to give a place, again, the mobs are going to spawn, and they'll walk around, and then they'll casually walk into the water, which the current will be forceful enough to push them into the tower, make them fall 20 blocks, and be pretty much hurt upon not all the way dead, but they'll only require 1 hit, and then that's where you come in. So I'm going to build these walls 20 up, and I'm going to build water on all 4 sides, and I'll meet you back here when that's done. Alright, so once you have that filled in, you're going to see this. There's going to be a nice little T shape or an X shape, however you think want to view your perspective on life. So this is going to be the waterways that's going to flow them again down into the tower portion of it. And now your next step is to kind of finish the platform. What I do is I take it 1 block further than the wall over here on all 4 sides, and then it'll meet up, and it's going to make a nice square. It's going to let us place down our redstone lamps in a kind of a nice symmetrical type and feel. So as you guys can see, it'll meet right there, and then our wall is going to end up being we're going to make it 2 high. You guys can make it 3 high if you want endermen spawning up there, but note that if endermen spawn there, they'll just teleport out, and you guys are going to have a lot of endermen on your hand if you're building this, say you're building this near spawn or whatever. So as you guys can see here, just like that, it depends if you guys want the was that too high? 1, 2, 3, that was 3 high, yep. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to build your wall all the way around it. Fill in your platforms like you guys are seeing here. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms. You're going to have 2 blocks on the outer rims of the water, and you're going to have a wall that's going to be too high with the ceiling being above you, just like this, so it's only going to fit the 2 block high mobs in it. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to build the walls on all 4 sides. I'm going to build a little bit of the roof, but we can still see what we're doing in here, and I'll meet you back when that's done. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have all the redstone lamps in place, and I have the walls up. The redstone lamps are here, and we have our 2x2 ceiling here. I put the redstone lamps in place already because, as you guys can see, it's going to work out very symmetrical. You just want to put as many redstone lamps as you think will work. I do believe that 4 on each platform work. Even in Skygrid, I think I only did 3 to cut down on resources, and it still lit it up just enough to make them not spawn. So, but I did 4 just because it kind of fit in pretty symmetrical like, and I like the way it kind of looks. Again, you're gonna have 4 platforms, and once they spawn in here, they'll kind of walk lazily into the water. They'll get pushed down into the middle. So that's what you're going for. I didn't finish the roof because I want to kind of show you guys it working, and I wired a little bit of the redstone just to kind of get make this kind of go decently fast. But I'll go down here and I'll show you how to wire in the redstone so you can turn the lamps on and off. So once you get down here, what you're going to want to do is give yourself a block, and this is going to be your on-off switch. And from here, you just want to torch an inverter up. So you just want to put block, 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 another one, and all the way up. And then, as you guys can obviously tell, you want to start putting torches. As you guys can see, the torches will start inverting off, on, off, oops, off, on, stop doing that, off, on, off. And once this is on, it'll turn on. So actually I want to go down here and just flip that on just to demonstrate how it's working, and you guys can actually see that's one up. So what I want to do from here is I want to go right here. Now this block is going to take power from this block, so I'm going to put a redstone repeater right there and it'll turn on. And what I want to do is I want to power all the redstone lamps. So what I want to do is put a block underneath all of them, as you guys can see me doing right here. And then I want to power these blocks like we're taking power from here. So what I want to do, what the best way to do it, let's just bring it out right here. And then bring it over here, and we want to hook all of these up. So let's just bring them over here, bring the redstone current over here, and boom, boom. And again, you want to take more redstone repeaters and put them into each block and wire the rest with some redstone dust. So redstone dust, repeater, let's pop up on the other side here, repeater, dust, 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 dust. Now, as you guys can see, now once this is done, if we pop over here, these 4 redstone lamps are actually in the on position. So once we flip the lever, if we demonstrate this, flip the lever, fly all the way back up, now all the redstone lamps are in the off position. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to wire the rest of it. I already had it pre-set up because you wire them all the exact same. As you guys can see here, I basically use the same type of I formation. Bring in the redstone dust, use the I formation, bring in the redstone dust with repeaters, I formation. And all you have to do now is once you have that done is just hook the redstone signal up to where it'll carry all the way. So let's just bring the dust this way. Dust, dust, over here, and dust, 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 over there. Let's make sure the redstone current carries. It does, and we'll bring it this way. At this point, we may need to put a repeater down to make sure the current does indeed carry. Let's put some dust down here. We'll put a repeater down over here just to make sure our current will reach its intended signal. Bring it up over here. Again, same thing that you're doing on the other sides. Connect it all with some dust. Do right there. So now those are all connected, and then the same thing over here. Bring it down one. We'll put another repeater to make sure the signal again gets enough signal from each section to each section. Bring it over here, and this should be it with your last bit of dust. Dusting it up, and there you go. Now it should all be hooked up. All the redstone lamps should be on, and if you go all the way back down here and flip your lever, it'll all be in the off position like so. There you go. So that's it for the mob grinder. All you guys see over here, it's the exact same design, only I put a roof on top of it. I'll pop down and see what this looks like. So, and we'll put a roof. There we go. So as you guys can see, it's just as light. If I remove the light, it's pretty bright inside here. And if I were to head on down here, let's pop on down, the mobs would pop down here, and they would get pretty much hurt to the fact that they'll only need one more hit. So let's turn it off. We'll pop back up into here and you guys can see how dark it is. It's definitely dark enough for some mobs to spawn. Like I said, they'll spawn on the platforms and then they'll get the waterway, flow them. It'll flow them all the way down and then it'll just be here for you to hit them in the legs and take that one-hit kill. Get the XP, get your mob drops, and everything will be hunky-dory. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I really just say hunky-dory. Nice. So I hope you guys did enjoy this mob grinder tutorial. Again, there's obviously better ones I'm sure out there. This is the one I just used on Skygrid. I love the on-off feature that it has. It doesn't take up too much, but some redstone sticks, redstone repeaters, which obviously requires stone to make. But other than that, just your basic building blocks and some redstone lamps. So I hope you guys did enjoy the tutorial. If you found it helpful or you enjoy these type of videos for Minecraft, make sure you guys hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new, you guys can subscribe. If you did miss the Skygrid series, I did just finish it. I'll link a playlist in the description, and you guys can feel free to check out my other videos. This is Taz, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.